Hello people of Mine and Drive, and welcome back to Driver San Francisco, and today we're taking a look at things that occurred in Driver San Francisco within its first year of release. Now, there are multiple cars in Driver San Francisco which you cannot drive, and there was a number of cars that were going to be in the game that then weren't in the game. However, there is one car which I've never really spoke about that was only available for people in America, and one of the first times I saw it being advertised was at the end of the North American Driver San Francisco launch trailer. And the car I'm speaking about is this, a Cadillac Eldorado, a royal purple version. So you had to get a code to download this car. Now I'm assuming that it is an individual car of its own, a bit like how you have two Dodge Challengers in the game, but one of them only has a specific white color, and there's like two classic Dodge Chargers in the game, and one of them has just two colors to it, an orange being for Yeehaw and the black Dodge Charger for Bite the Bullet. And there are a couple of other vehicles like this too. Now I'm assuming it's a bit like that, and that this is a completely separate car to the normal Cadillac Eldorado in the game. This may seem like a random thing by Royal Purple Synthetic Oil, but apparently this happened in a bunch of other games too, including Need for Speed World, and even Ridge Racer Unbounded.
Unlock the Royal Purple car to get a performance boost in the new game, Ridge Racer Unbounded. Visit the Royal Purple Inc. Facebook page to get your exclusive code. Royal Purple, the performance oil that outperforms.
The only real difference with San Francisco's one is that there is no livery, just the colour purple. And this makes it one of the rarest cars that you can drive in Driver San Francisco, without mods. Whether actually anyone downloaded it, I have no idea. I've never seen any footage of it or anything. Do you have it? Let me know. Give it. Now let's take a look at the billboards that are scattered around all over the place in San Francisco. Obviously, there are a limited amount of different advertisements, and eventually, once you've glanced at them enough, you'll know what different advertisements there are, without needing to look at them again. However, this wasn't always the case. Now, whether or not I noticed this back in 2011/2012, I'm not sure, but at least within the first year of Driver San Francisco's release, advertisements did actually used to change. Yes, there were different adverts thrown onto these billboards now and again. Vortex Story discovered a Men in Black 3 ad on a video on YouTube, and that film came out in May 2012. There were a couple of other ads that were discovered by Vortex, including a McDonald's ad, and one for a Blu-ray release of a film called Immortals. I've never heard of it. I think around mid-2012 was one of the last times they updated the billboards. When I started uploading Driver San Francisco videos in June 2012, and none of my billboards have anything different on them. However, maybe it was region-based. Another thing to note is that in early builds and previews of the game, there were alternate ads, most of which would have been placeholders. Anyway, back in 2012 was one of the last times they updated them, and because of this, these are all the adverts we still see today. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to buy a Bose product. I'm sorry. Heading to Driver San Francisco Online multiplayer, there was in fact an update to the takedown mode. Originally, it was just the Ford Crown Victoria police cars that were available in takedown mode, along with the getaway cars that are paired with them. Now on the Driver Facebook page, there was a post that players could unlock the Dodge Charger police car for the takedown mode, but they had to hit a milestone. Then another post was put out on the 6th of October 2011, saying that we were making good progress, but still had a little bit to go to unlock it. By the 11th of October, the Dodge Charger cop car was released, along with more powerful getaway cars from the takedown mode, giving it a bit more variety. Sticking with Driver San Francisco's online multiplayer, a few weeks after the game was launched, 20 new routes were released for some of the online modes. Now this is a post that I liked back in the day on Facebook, and according to some articles and the Driver wiki page, these new routes were for all multiplayer modes. And these were pretty much the only updates to the online multiplayer, apart from stability crashing fixes, and balancing to the tag game mode much later on. And finally, there were some updates to both console and PC releases to either fix crashes or make general improvements. However, one of these updates didn't take effect on PC, which included an update to the traffic variation when you had completed the story. On PC, you'll have the same traffic cars every time you enter free roam after completing the game. Yet on consoles, they would have the correct variety of cars to choose from, meaning they had a mix of cars every time they loaded up the free roam. Luckily for PC players, many years later, mods would fix this issue and you could choose from a selection of traffic.
Come on!
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of driving San Francisco, and I'll see you again soon.